critical reasoning of the GMAT section is troubling you. So friends, this video is particularly for you because here in less than 3 minutes, we will deal with it and we'll understand the concept behind it. So friends, critical reasoning is actually presented in the form of an argument or a statement. And then the question is asked like to strengthen the argument or to weaken the argument. So for that, we need to understand the structure of the argument. So any argument or statement is made up of one premise or more than one premise, and there has to be a conclusion to it. So now we understand with an example. The example is in front of you in the screen. I will read out for you. The statement is here. A recent survey found that 80% of the students who scored above 700 on the GMAT used online study materials. Therefore, using online study material increases a student's chances of scoring above 700 on the GMAT. See, here there is only one premise and there is one conclusion, and both are quite visible to it. First, we will understand the conclusion. Anything is a conclusion, it will have mostly a keyword. Like here you see in between the sentence or in the third line, there is a keyword therefore. After that, mostly the author or the person who is stating that particular sentence presents his conclusion. So first, now we will go to premise. The premise is the online survey. Okay, in the first part of the sentence, the online, he is saying about the online survey. That is the premise. And the conclusion he is concluding is using online study material increases a student's chance of scoring above 700 on the GMAT. That is after the word therefore. Friends, now premise is clear, conclusion is clear. What is assumption? Assumption is the missing link between premise and the conclusion. It is not clearly stated. It has to be something which the spokesperson or the person who is presenting the argument has assumed it, okay, based on that. So it's a missing link between the premise and the conclusion. So what can be the assumption? Assumption can be of the person who is presenting the fact is there is no other factor such as prior preparation, coaching or intelligence responsible for the high score. So what is the use of this assumption? Assumption is very, very important because to strengthen an argument, you have to strengthen the assumption or you have to justify the assumption behind it, okay, or to weaken it, vice versa. Means you have to weaken the assumption. So now friends, if you have to strengthen this argument, you have to strengthen the assumption, and for weaken it, you have to weaken the assumption behind it. So friends, to understand this conceptually, I am giving online tuitions, online classes. You may contact me and join me, and there we will deal it in detail. Thank you and good luck friends for your preparation.